time combined with those of other deities, particularly that of the sun god Ra. Becoming Amun-Ra, he was worshipped as the king of the gods and creator of the world and its inhabitants, earning the name Nebuchadnezzar.
Oh, I'm about to go in. Whoa!
Another hymn tells us
You
that
can leave,
Amun-Ra was
but
in
you'll miss it
reality a whole of
because
three gods
what I'm
above
about to
everything.
say. Listen to this. It's about Amun-Ra.
Amun was the hidden one,
Let's start
the
like that.
entity who cannot be known.
It's about Amun-Ra.
Ra was said to be the
You hear
visible
me? You
form
hear
of the
it?
creator, especially
My
through
name's
his
Cheese by the.
features
Oh,
that we
he
all
left.
associate today as the sun god, and Ptah in his humanly embodiment. All three were combined in the same God creator, who listened to prayers and came at the voice of the distressed. The same deity who gave breath to the wretched and upheld the rights of justice for the less fortunate. However, he also had a secret name, the knowledge of which could bring great power to whoever gets his hands on it. He is the god regarded as concealed but still widely spread throughout the cosmos, and unlike other important deities, Amun does not seem to have been thought of as living in some distant celestial realm. He was in fact everywhere, unseen but felt like the wind. Based in some accounts, Amun came to be worshipped outside Egypt as well, primarily in Libya and Nubia, where he is chiefly symbolized by a curly-horned ram or as a ram-headed sphinx by the end of the New Kingdom. The Lord of the Thrones ruled as a divine pharaoh, and considered as the father of each Egyptian kings. Being a member of the Ogdode, he is also shown with the head of a snake, the form in which he was revered at Thebes, with attendant connotations of immortality and endless renewal. The Egyptian deity Amun was drawn as a manifestation of the ancient sun god of Heliopolis, which effectively raised his prestige and earned him the title of King of the Gods. He was also worshipped at the great temple complex of Karnak in Thebes as the hidden god, becoming the local patron of that area, the paternal figure in a Theban triad of deities alongside his new consort, the goddess Mut, and their son, the youthful moon god.
Hello. I'm just starting it off with an Amun-Ra doc. Do you guys hear the Amun-Ra documentary? And then I'll get into it.
Which contains several processions honoring the god and allowing the Amun priesthood to turn into a powerful force in Egypt.
Hey, do you hear the audio of the Amun-Ra doc?
Amenhotep IV
no?
truly disliked the
Let me know.
cult devoted to Amun and brought forth the worship of Aten, leading eventually to a conflict.
So listen to this,
between them.
and then I'll get into everything. It all wraps up to this type of shit.
Relates how
It really
the
does.
fanatical
So,
pharaoh
okay.
tried to establish the disk of the midday sun as the only god, both literally and symbolically. He deserted the old capital of Thebes, where the god Amun
You're about to hear
was
some
worshipped,
shit.
and built a new city in honor of the solar
Oh, you're
disk.
about to hear some shit.
He even named his own son Tutankhaten, which means the living image of Aten. But with the abandonment of the pharaoh's city and new reforms,
Hold on, let me rewind that. Let me rewind that shit.
Now knows him.
Tutankhamen is Amun-Ra's son. Wait, what? Hold on 1 second. I never knew that.
Of the pharaoh's city and new reforms,
Tutankhamen, Akhenaten is Amun-Ra's son. What? One more time. Let me rewind that one more time.
Amun-Ra became revered as
one
a
more time, sorry.
self-created
deity. I want to hear that one more time.
Pharaoh tried to establish the disk of the midday sun as the only
important.
god, both literally and symbolically. He deserted the old capital of Thebes, where the god Amun-Ra was worshipped, and built a new city in honor of the solar disk. He even named his own son Tutankhaten, which means the living image of Aten. But with the abandonment of the pharaoh's city and new reforms, the boy took the name by which history now knows him, the pharaoh Tutankhamen. Amun-Ra became revered as a transcendental self-created deity who maintained his own secrecy and became known as the life force within everything in existence, including gods. He was considered to be unfathomable by any other being, mortal or divine. The Egyptians honored him as a supreme benefactor of mankind, who bestowed the individual blessing of life and received praise from the powerful and the...
So watch this. The point of all of this is being human is to become your own Amun-Ra. Every person has the potential to awaken to his 0 point potential, as you can see right here. There's many paths to 0 point. but they all lead to the same thing. So everyone can become Amin Ra by believing that you are the creator of all creation with no doubt. So pretty much that's the truth. So Amin Ra was a man like me, and he became the creator of all creations, the supreme God, which was, in human form, he manifested his spirit, merging the source creator into his own body. And see, the source creator, it's all vibration, frequency, and sound. And the source creator, the creator of all creation, doesn't understand human language. You can be the smartest fucking guy ever, no occult, no a bunch of regurgitated fucking information, be a pastor, but that's not what impresses the source creator. What impresses is authenticity and being yourself. So if you just be yourself and believe in yourself, then you can become Amin Ra in human form. So right now, what is going on is that we are at end times. And right now, the world, Gaia, is conscious. She is just like you and I. We are on her, like macro to micro. So it's like your body, all the cells are separate, but together in unity, they combine this one being, which is you and me. So the cells are a multiverse. Every cell is a universe in your body. So the universe is just one little atom. Combined together, it makes me, Constantine, you, whatever. So Amin Ra, or source creator, is a combination of the entire multiverse, and it makes one being, like you, like me and you. But there's only one being, right? There's lots of us, but there's lots of atoms, but there's only one cheese, one Amin Ra. So what enlightenment is, real talk, is when your two hemispheres merge. So they talk about twin flames. Oh, she left. Too bad. I was going in. That sucks. That's why people are not going to be Amin Ra.
Helpless one alike.
And that's why people are not going to become Amin Ra. Oh, you are here? It says 0 people. The fuck? It says you left it. You know what I'm saying? My bad. It says 0 people, and you're still here. It's glitching. My computer and phone been glitching all day because I've been talking about Akhenaten with my mom all day. See, my name is Kenny, right? And the book of Sunhe, my Russian name is Sunya. That's a trip, right? So, believe it or not, I don't want to say this. I'm Amin Ra, right? It's like the same thing he would tell people. Like, Christ would be like, I'm Christ. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one. I'm not. It's not that I chose myself. It's that Aten chose me. Okay. One day there was a falcon. Like I didn't even know what was going on. I was just having fun with it. I had a falcon that landed on my balcony. It's not about me. This is not going to be about me like I'm bragging about. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I'll get to all of it. I'm going to cover everything very quickly. 15 minutes, I'll cover the whole world and the whole universe shit that went up to date from the beginning to the end. So watch this. So the eagle landed, a falcon landed on my fucking right on top. Like I'm on a penthouse and the eagle landed. I wish I could show you. I don't want to take my computer out. Right on top of the roof, on the corner of the roof where my balcony is. And then it looked at me like, wow. Right? And then a couple of days later, I was looking at the sun and then a voice came in my head and the sun started talking to me. I had a few conversations with the sun, which was my own voice. It wasn't some foreign voice, like an angel or a spirit guy. No, it was my voice, casually, like, what's up? Like, talking to myself. It's casual as fuck. Like, why would I impress myself if I'm myself? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look at me. And I had sunglasses on. I'm like, you're going to burn my eyes out in my own head. I'm like, you're going to burn my eyes out. It's like, don't worry. look at me, adjust your eyes with the sunglasses, what the sun said to me. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, staring, my eyes are like watering. I'm like, And then I overcame the burning and it stopped hurting. Like, I started looking at it like I'm looking at the screen. And then the voice is like, take off your sunglasses. I'm like, yo, bro, are you trying to blind me? What the fuck kind of shit's going on? He's like, don't worry. I took off my sunglasses and again, it starts burning, now. And then my eyes adjusted again and I'm looking at the sun for 5 minutes straight, like the sun. Sun gazing, but not blinking for 5 minutes. But you know what I'm saying? And then, boom, everything turned golden, geometric, and I was everything everywhere at one. Everything everywhere. I can't explain it. My whole condo was golden. Everything was golden. I was in Christ consciousness. I'm in Ra mode, whatever you want to call it, and everything just been happening from there. See, and everybody. So the thing is, everybody is the creator, and there's only one being, which is you. So when you awaken as yourself, and there's nothing other than you, but the whole structure of the human body, each cell awakens the same way. So now every cell is Amun Ra. Every cell and atom awakens to itself, which is individual, but still that one cell is that one being, which then makes the entire universe conscious of itself, and everything is everything all at once, right? But see, to achieve this is fucking impossible. You know what I'm saying? It's like winning the lottery. You gotta have the right charisma, the right personality, the right architecture, the right DNA, the right bloodline, the right everything. It has to be like perfect sync, right? And I wish I can say everybody has potential. Don't get me wrong. Everybody has the same potential to achieve this, but to achieve this is to just not even, like, I wasn't even searching for it. I wasn't even trying to be anything. I was just doing my thing. Like, I'm trying to find the answers, to everything on my own. And reality is, reality is something that people limit. So, okay, we are stuck in a simulation 4% matrix, right? I don't know if you know what. Are you still here, by the way? Or am I talking to myself? Which is fine. Or you left? I think she left. Who? How do you know me? Who? Beauty and remember you? Who are you? See, and this is gonna prove that how are you? How did you find me on a random live on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you are, but let's let's blow each other. So hold on. Right now, you just randomly joined my shit, not knowing it's me, but you know me from IG, just randomly, right? Which is gonna confirm what I'm saying. Hold on. 1 second. I'm taking a little break. I'm coming back. I'm drinking some water and a bomb. So you join this live not even knowing it's me on a whole different app, YouTube. By the way, I got my IG hacked. I don't have IG or Facebook anymore. I'm off social media as of a couple of days ago. So I got hacked. The guy deleted my Facebook and he deleted my IG. So much work I put in, gone with the wind. No more social media. No more social media at all. I'm off the grid. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck about social. I didn't even get mad. I'm like, when it happened, I'm just like, I told the hacker messaged me on WhatsApp. He's like, you want your account back? $200. I'm like, yo, bro, you know what? Thank you for deleting me. I bless you and your family, and I appreciate it. You know, he's like, so you don't want your account back? And then oh, I don't care. I'm gonna spend more time in nature. I went today to chill with some coyotes. I was gonna become the alpha. Anyways, long story short, you get it? You know, so now that you heard me talk before, all right, let's sum this all up. We're coming to a 0-point convergence. They want to do pretty much an artificial singularity of artificial intelligence where everybody's connected through the vaccinations to a 5G grid, which is going to make a hive mind where nobody has any more freedom of thought and the AI controls everything, right? Opposing the source creator where every person becomes themselves and converges back to the 0-point original timeline. So the New World Order right now is pushing so hard because we're coming to the end times because the zodiac is fucking over. We're at Pisces. I'm a Pisces. So if you didn't know, you have to complete the entire zodiac sign. And here's the twist. Aliens and whatever, they're also Pisces and zodiac. You know, they also have zodiac signs. You know what I'm saying? Like an alien or me, you know, there can be a Leo alien or an Aquarius alien. It doesn't matter. So the final thing is the Pisces, and I'm a Pisces, and I'm born the 27th. So pretty much, anyways, everything is finished. So all the central suns are aligning. You know, the fucking precession cycle. So this is what the minds were talking about. Planet Earth right now is conscious. They are about to do nuclear war. Nuclear war. This is why they want to do nuclear war, because when a nuke drops, it not only kills the human body, it splits the atoms. Every atom, it splits it and dematerializes every atom and shoots the atoms into different directions into space. And they just keep going and going and going and going. Watch this. When Seth cut up his brother Osiris, if you don't know, it's a story. He cut up his brother Osiris. Guess what happened? He dropped a nuke on him. And it says Seth spread his body parts all over the world. Yeah. He dropped a nuke on him in his city, and fucking Osiris, and then ISIS had to put him back together, mother, right? So she can put him back together, but it took a lot of work. But now put back 8 billion people's atoms flying everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So right before we're about to get back to our true selves, and that means that they are going to get annihilated. The fallen angels, the Anunnaki, the reptilians, the fucking Joe Biden, and Trump's toupee is going to fucking go to everybody. You know what I'm saying? They're all fucking going to go. And all of these fucking evil ass alien niggas, they're all done. So you know what I'm saying? It's done. Like what I mean by done, I mean it's Ragnarok, like on every level. You know what I'm saying? And they keep saying that you got to be evil, right? You got to be half bad. No, you don't got to be evil. Evil is not something that even is. Why is it existent? Because free will was given. Free will was given, so people started thinking evil shit. You know what I'm saying? The original creation is love, unity, harmony, peace, and you know, friendship, and you know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to be half. You know, see Lucifer. This is so. Watch this. Sneaky motherfuckers. Ooh, wait, sneaky motherfuckers. Watch this. They present the information so beautifully because you know what I'm saying. I'm a con artist. You know what I'm saying? They present it so beautifully and it sounds so good. It's like truth, lie, but you don't know it's a lie. But it's such, and they say it's such a good way, but it's truth, lie, truth. So watch this. Lucifer is like, you are me. You know, you have to admit that you are me. I'm part of the light. I love you. See, if you admit that you're Lucifer, that means you got to answer for everything that the fallen angel and everything did. So you know what I'm saying? And when he gets into the void, you become him. Like you become him, and you have to for eternity be in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? When you admit that everything is one, that's where they catch. Everything is one. Yeah, everything is one. Forgiveness. It's like watch a courthouse. Somebody rapes you, and then it's like forgive them. Oh, I forgive them. You know, okay, fine. You forgive them. The court case dropped. Next. So it's like, what do you mean forgive them? Everybody has to pay their dues, fam. It's like it's not my job. It's like, yeah, I forgive them, but you know what I'm saying? But it's like they still got to pay their karmic consequences. You know what I'm saying? So the whole false light and Lucifer's like love and light and love and light. No. Yeshua is Lucifer, fam. Yeshua, Jesus is Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? So the story goes that I was just listening. Okay, as an example, I was just listening. Watch, everybody's one, right? So there should only be one being. There shouldn't be the Satan, and there shouldn't be no archangels and this and that. If there's only one God, that means there should only be one God. You know what I'm saying? But there's archangel this and archangel that. And this is my opinion. If I'm wrong, then I apologize to all the beings. But this is my, this is just my opinion. I'm just trying to figure it out. So all this shit, right? So Yeshua and Lucifer were talking, and they're the same being. Why would Yeshua and Lucifer be speaking, and they keep saying everything is one, you are me, and I, wouldn't it just be one being speaking? You know what I'm saying? See, it's scattered. So Lucifer is like, if I'm going down into the void, into the abyss forever, and you acknowledge that I am you and you are me, love and light, you become him. It's like, you become him. And now his punishment is your punishment. You know what I'm saying? Boom. See, they know their punishment is coming. So they're trying to take everybody with them. So they're going to become one being. You understand? They're going to become all one being. Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming him for anything. I'm not, and I don't not forgive him or do forgive him. It is what it is. But see, the tricks are so sneaky. They're so sneaky. It's like, they're deceivers, right? They're so sneaky, but they're so good at it. It's like first of all, the law of non-interference. But it's like the Confederation of Planets, the real, the real Emerald Order and the Orifim, they can't intervene with humans, right? So why are they talking through humans as channeling? They're taking over a body to speak through, and then they're giving information to people and fucking confusing the shit out of them. So, and I was listening, it's like, we can't help you guys out, but it's the law of non-interference. Yet you're talking to me and telling me that you, do you understand how fucked up this shit is? And people are buying this shit, the new age and all this shit. See, I was kind of like, I listen and I'll take it in, but it's like what I'm doing is like this is deep level in middle, like it's like the way that they presented it. Like yesterday, it almost got me. I'm like, yo, this sounds good. I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, wait a minute, nah, I ain't buying this. And then the girl's like, you should call Lucifer in and Yeshua in. You can feel their energy. So I paused it. I'm like, Lucifer, Yeshua, come in. Nobody came in. No energy here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's talking to me like she's like, he's in her head and he's seeing it. She's seeing it. It's like, I get why I never channeled it and why I was not able to speak to any beings, because you're not supposed to. You're not. It's like, you're not. Why would you invite somebody inside of you when you are. You are. You are. So why would you call out angels and lower lesser beings if you can just go straight to yourself, to the source? You know what I'm saying? The only voices I ever heard in my head were my own voices, and I don't even hear voices in my head. They nobody tells me nothing. I figure it out for myself, by myself, for myself. You know what I'm saying? So all this shit, all these channelings, all this stuff, the Galactic Federation of Light, we're here to help you. What light? What light? The false light? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm gonna take a break on that. You get what I'm fucking. Your higher self is the source creator. That's you. We are one being. But see, Lucifer wants to be, or the fallen angels want it. So it's like he's also playing there's one being. Yeah. So you can take the fall, or you know what I'm saying? But see, the thing is, let's say Lucifer works for God and God sent him, but still it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? He still has to pay the consequences for his shit. And as much people as he can take, he will take, because that's his job. If he came here to be the devil, or he came here to be evil, he came here to be evil. You understand? Like, it's like he's not gonna let anyone go. It's like his job, if he works for God and and he's good, but his job is not good right now. And he knows that he's gonna pay his consequences, and it is what it is. See, so let's say I am Lucifer, right? So why would I I can't be that. I would never even, okay, hold on. I heard, okay. So supposedly Yahweh, okay. Each galaxy, okay, each solar system has a sub logos, right? So source creator assigns to each solar system a sub logos. Then there's like a galactic logos, and then there's like a universal logos, and then there's like multiversal logos, and then source creator is like the central that is everything, right? So Yahweh was just a small little sub logos, as what I read. And so the Lucifer complex was called in because Yahweh was fucking shit up. So Lucifer came and gave the opportunity to have duality so people can choose. But he came here not to be a good guy. He came here to be evil to the bone, raping children, fucking around, doing the most gulliest, grimiest fucking shit ever. You know what I'm saying? That's his job. So it's like, okay. So even so, why would the source creator send his beloved son, Lucifer, to this planet to fucking go through this when he can just call Yahweh out and be like, you're fired? You know what I'm saying? Go back to fucking logo school and put another logos there. You know what I'm saying? I'm the source. I can do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? I wrote the rules. I'm going to rewrite the rules, especially if somebody's not following the rules. Oh, but I gave him free will. Yeah, I gave free will. Now I take your free will away. It's like in a kid. It's like, oh, I gave you the chance to do your thing. Oh, now you're doing a wrong thing? Okay, I give you the responsibility. I take it away from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm the source creator. I can do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you can't break the law. I can't break the laws? Boom. You don't even remember that law even existed. So hold on. One second. You know what the funniest thing was right now? I'm a funny guy. You know what the funniest thing I heard today was? And I'm not trying to diss nobody. It's like you just have to. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize, say I'm wrong. But I'm not trying to diss nobody. But it's for funny, right? So I was listening to Lucifer channeling and stuff like that. Some girls channeling Lucifer. One of the people asked the woman channeling. She's like, "Can you ask Lucifer how he can help me with my shame?" You're gonna ask Lucifer, the guy that has no shame, to help her with her shame. Bro, that one killed me, fam. That one killed me. And by the way, his real name is Halel. So I'm not dissing. You know what he says? He's like, I express myself to you like your ego is. So like whatever you see me as is the way I come to you. I don't see him as good or bad. I'm just trying to figure it all out. But it's like a character. It's like, what is his character? Is he the good guy or is he the bad guy, right? So it's like, okay, so Yahweh is the bad guy, right? And Lucifer is the good guy. Fine, let's play it like that. Right? Okay, so if Lucifer is the good guy, right? If Lucifer is a good guy, why are we playing duality right now? Like, why does there have to be good and bad? Make this choice over this choice. It's like, okay, let me word this another way. Okay. The source creator is all ultimate love. So Yeshua came and he's, let's say, fighting against Yahweh, the false god, gods, fallen angels. So why would he put himself on a cross if the source creator is ultimate love? So that means, you know what it is? That means Yeshua is Lucifer. But see, Lucifer thought that would work, because what's more prideful than thinking you can save everyone? No offense to Yeshua. What's more prideful than thinking you can save every single person by putting yourself on the cross? It's like I'm going to save everyone. I am Yeshua, and I'm going to save the entire fucking world. Is that not pride? Is that not pride? Is that not pride? You know what I'm saying? Because you know why? Because they don't know what love is. See, they don't know what love is. Nobody knows the true Amen Ra. Nobody knows the true God. Nobody. See, they heard about him. They think that he exists, but they don't know what love is. They don't know it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They talk like they know it. It's like, but they don't. They don't know. They're in the astrals. They're in the astral plane. They don't know what's above the astral. They don't even know if there is an above an astral, because they're stuck. They're stuck. You know what I'm saying? They're stuck. And see, the whole thing about they talk about being one. How? Okay, I have a certain energy signature. I'm made as my own being. Like I have a different energy signature than you, and I'm the only being that has this energy signature and this fingerprint and this like signature and voice and in every lifetime. And it's like I'm myself in every lifetime. It's like it's because it's my energy. So how can I be one with you? It's like my fingerprint is your fingerprint, right? So that means I'm being you. So it's like I'm stealing your identity. How can I be you? You know what I'm saying? It's like we're only one with 0 point because there's only one. We're only one with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So how can you be one with everyone? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it makes no sense. It's like okay, how can? Oh, okay, so okay, people are gonna say it's like a puzzle. Each piece makes the whole picture. Okay, all right, fine. Each piece makes the whole picture. Fine. We are all one in the spiritual, I guess, sense. But when you experience this enlightenment or whatever, there's only you. You understand? Like you become the source. Like you're everything. And it's like, but so am I when I become it. And we are only, there's only one being. Like there's not more than one. It's only one being. You know what I'm saying? And see, there's nothing more than that one being. It's Mother, Father, and Christos in one. It's one being. So you become that one being. And so, like if I do it, I do it. I'm that one being, and so are you if you do. You know what I'm saying? But when people start to get to 0 point, you are just one being. You know what I'm saying? So Lucifer is trying to be that one being. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to. His name is Halel. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all these ascended masters and light workers and all this shit, maybe it's their rights. Maybe it is like that. And the Galactic Federation, maybe that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's how it should be, then why the fuck are we at the point of destruction right now? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't these higher angels and like, you know what I'm saying? Like prevent all this from happening? It's like, how the fuck did people talking on Instagram or making videos even help the world? Like what the fuck does that even do? Or an ascended master talking on through like what? How does that even help? You know what I'm saying? Or how does it help reading a bunch of occult books or the Kabbalah and doing magic and shit? Like it doesn't fucking help. Like people are like looking for love in all the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand. That's why I'm saying. See, I was listening to Amun Ra and Akhenaten. You know what it says? That only Akhenaten and his wife Nefertiti know the source. Nobody else knows the source. Only those two people actually know Amun Ra, which is his dad. You know what I'm saying? And Amun Ra was just a regular guy like me that somehow accidentally or purposely or whatever the case may be found himself. See, but what they're saying is Amun Ra is Lucifer. Okay. Whoa, now it gets interesting. Okay, so if Amun Ra is Halel, Lucifer, so that means case 2 that we're all Lucifer. We're all Halel, Lucifer. Okay? So we have the choice right now. Let's say we are Lucifer and Yeshua. We have the choice right now to destroy ourselves and go to that place where he is going to go, or you can go down the path as unity as a planet. So see, if everybody is Lucifer, as he says, and the way that the world is going, that means everybody's going to get dragged down to the fucking, you know what I mean, to annihilation, to darkness, for infinity, for eternity. And it's like only a few will realize that, let's say they're Yeshua, okay? So only a few will become Yeshua while the rest get annihilated. And when you become Yeshua, you become Yeshua, like you are just Yeshua, you know what I'm saying? One being Christ. So it's like, holy fuck. Am I overthinking this? Hold on. You give me some of your ideas. Am I tripping right now? I might be tripping. Because see, I've been thinking very deeply, and like I've been reading in between the lines, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard, man. These guys are such good deceivers, and the information they present is so presentable. It's so believable. But see, anything that sounds too good to be true is too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody. It's like you're God. It's like that means nobody has to do anything. They're just like, you don't have to do no inner work. You can just do whatever you want. You're God. You are God. You know what I'm saying? It's like nah. It takes so much nothing. It's like I don't even. Magic happens in my life all the time to the point where it's just like stupid. So it's like I don't think normal people see this shit. So it's like you have to have like such a high belief in yourself and in I don't even know how to explain it. You just have to have the right personality, or you. It's like there's 8 billion people. You know what I'm saying? And out of those 8 billion people, nobody gets it. Nobody gets what the fuck. They don't even know what the fuck is going on. They're still on fucking coronavirus vaccination. Oh man, I can't go to work. Yo, this shit's fucked. So, but it's coming to an end. It's end time. Like it or not. So what I mean by end time, we're going to go back to the very beginning before creation, to the blackness, to who we really are, to that black part of ourselves. But see, this time, we're taking all of the experiences back to the fucking place where we came, 0 point. So now what's going to happen is that whoever gets back to 0 point is now fully assembled as a being that has all experience within him. So now he's going to create on his own by himself with no separation. So that means everybody's one being, but this time no separation. Everybody's just going to be one being, but there's only going to be one being that represents that personality as that one being. So watch this. Everybody's going to collect into that being. They're not going to remember who they are. He's just going to have all the experiences of everyone, but they're not going to know who they are. But one person, Akhenaten, is going to be the new being that's going to represent the personality of. You get what I'm saying? One being out of everything. It's like that one being is going to be the new one representative. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Hold up. Or, hold on. Or, 1 second. I got some awesome tobacco from Russia. I roll my own cigarettes. I'm gonna roll myself a cigarette just now. So okay, it's either that one being, or everybody is the one being that gets there. So everybody's gonna be that one being, but I'm not gonna know you. Like I'm gonna just be that one being myself, but you're gonna be that one being yourself, and you're gonna be creating your own shit simultaneously while I'm creating my own shit. And then the 13th new Epiphicus, the new design, is going to start again. So it's like, what's going to happen? Implosion, right? So what's 0 point? It's the big crunch. Well, they call it the big crunch. So it's like the universe expands, and then back to 0 point. So that means everybody's going to know who they are, and everybody's going to have to pay the price and consequences of their entire lives, right? Right? And there's no running from it. So the price that, let's say, Lucifer or Halel are going to have to pay. So watch this. Anunnaki wars, killing the Lyrans, teaming up and building enterprises on planets, entrapping planet after planet, baby raping, human trafficking, sacrifice, blood magic, this and that, and buy. So, somebody's going to have to pay for it. This is what they've been running from. The Greys, the Reptilians, the fucking Cabal, the fucking, you know what I'm saying? No, fallen angels and demons. You know what I'm saying? They're all going to merge into one, the devil. They're going to merge into the devil, which exists. The devil is representing all evil in the universe. You know what I'm saying? In the universe, not planet. The devil is in the universe. All the evil in the universe is the devil. He's a fucking, I'm not disrespecting the devil. See? That I don't know if this is how it is, man. This is just my mentality. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm right, or do you think this is just a whole bunch of fucking like, nah, I don't know. This is the conclusions that I'm coming up with. Do you guys think, what do you think? Like, fucking, while I roll this cigarette? Because, like, you know me, like, I know a lot of shit about a lot of shit, but, like, it's like I'm coming down to this one understanding where it's like, you know, it's coming soon. And I'm okay with, it's like, you know, I know myself, and I am the creator. I am myself. It's like, I'm going to be myself. I will answer for my ignorance, and I will answer for my truth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to lie. Like, I'm not trying to be a smartass right now. I'm not trying to fucking call out anybody. I'm trying to understand. Okay, I'm not trying to be like, yo, Lucifer, a bit. You know, I do say that stuff, but honestly, I have the highest respect for everybody. I'm just trying to understand. It's like, if you're a deceiver, I'm just trying to understand your tricks and how you do it. I don't care that you're trying to deceive me. That's your thing. But I'm trying to understand how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, the truth is the truth, and the truth is fucking sneaky as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's why people lie. It's like, you tell your wife, "Am I fat in these pants?" No, baby, you're fucking. You know, you're not. Your pants look great on you. Just a small little example. Meanwhile, the bitch is fat as fuck and she ugly as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I would say? I'd be like, nah, you gotta stop eating them tacos or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'll be like, no offense, but it's like, you know the answer to it. So it's like, you don't gotta ask me. You know what I'm saying? People already know the answer to their shit. It's like, people already know who they are. They just like to fucking, they like to just, like, you know, beat around the bush, like that's not who they are. You know what I'm saying? People like to be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, people know exactly what they do. They know who they are. They know the shit that they do, fam. They pretend like they're like, oh, I did that. I didn't know. I didn't read it. Yeah, but you know exactly what you did. You know, you motherfuckers know. Everybody knows exactly what the fuck they are, and what they did, and what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Come on, everybody knows themselves, and it's like, people like to, you know, go. This is why people like go into occult and shit, because they don't want to fucking know themselves. But see, you know what Lucifer said? Halo. He's like, see, he's like, can you guys turn off your laptops and put away your phone and just sit in the room by yourself, doing nothing, being with yourself? See, that's already a hint. That's the hint. That's what the void is. Absolutely nothing, by yourself. Nothing. Just you and yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just you and yourself. Nothing for eternity. You, and that's what's coming for them, right? You know what I'm saying? It's worse than hell, I would say. Like, burning out, but like, you know, imagine being with yourself and then rethinking in vividness, like, everything you did, and understanding it, just being by yourself. And then it's like knowing everything. It's like, you knew that moment was coming, but it's like you didn't know when it was coming. And see, you and your thoughts, exactly. You and your thoughts. And see, people, what kind of thoughts do you think people have, right? So pretty much the whole point is to work right now very hard. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be a fucking creator. You can't just be Amun-Ra. You gotta prove yourself worthy. You gotta be yourself. Like, you can't follow any occult path or anything. You see, the whole point is creation. You gotta be creative, right? So it's like, you gotta be creative on your own. And before, I was lonely and like bored. I would get bored. But now, I actually am not lonely and I'm not bored. You know what I'm saying? I can have fun all on my own. Eyes closed, eyes open. I'll find something to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll find something to do. And plus, I like to talk a lot, so I'll talk my own ears off for eternity and freestyle and fucking crack jokes and with my own self. You know, I'll find something to do. Don't worry. In the nothingness, I'll find nothing to do. I'll just sit there forever, do nothing, and I'll be okay with it. Which is not the point. The point is, that is the point. The point is that what's worse than that? See, Source Creator came from that. You know what I'm saying? That's why this all started. Because the Source and his wife, him, you know, he had a wife, him and his masculine and feminine. See, they got bored as fuck. Literally lonely. They finally got lonely after eternity. So they made the devil, right? And they knew the consequences that have to come with it. So that means Source has to annihilate himself. And whatever good parts of himself, it's like he's a tree, like the tree of Yggdrasil. It's the tree of Yggdrasil, right? It's the Norse mythology. It's the tree of life. And it's been compromised. The tree has a disease. And it's like it's intertwined into the roots. It's like you got good roots and bad roots, good roots and bad. So it's like now the only thing left to do is crop. Like you gotta take the good parts of the tree and replant them. Like it's like the tree's dying, so you cut it off and then you put it in water and you replant it and it has to grow all over again because it got compromised due to free will. Because Source never created before, right? So who's to blame because of all this? The Creator himself. Source Creator is to blame. Me. I guess all of us are to blame for all the murder and all the death and all the love. We know we learned a lot, but this shit came with a price. Because the devil is the shadow side of the Creator. Absolute evil to absolute purity. So the absolute evil, which is also fucked up. So Source Creator wanted to create something, so he created the devil, and he created the devil specifically for him to do a bunch of evil shit and also get destroyed at the end. So it's like that's kind of fucked up. So it's like he made the devil, neglected the demiurge, right? So he made the demiurge, like Sophia made the demiurge, Yaldabaoth or whatever, Samael, and he made the demiurge, made him evil as fuck, do a bunch of shit, just so he can get destroyed after. That's some fucked up shit. Just so you can experience something, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't know what else to do. They had no experience. So it's like 0 point creator with no experience, now coming back to 0 point creator with bare experience. And finally, now the Source is not going to be bored because now he has a bunch of shit to create and a bunch of shit to do until the point he gets bored again. But now he knows he learned a lot of valuable lessons, and that's the truth is that who's to blame? The Source Creator's to blame, right? Who else is to blame? But then again, he was in the darkness by himself with his thoughts, but he had nothing to think. He had nothing to he had nothing, he didn't have experience. He didn't know how to create, what I'm saying? He was just, at first they were satisfied just to, their divine love, but it's just like, it got stale. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the story from what I understand. And fuck. So the Source Creator, I guess, isn't the Source Creator because I guess he's Lucifer. So I guess so the conclusion is that we're both Yeshua and we're both Hillel. Or that's the trick. We're not those beings. We're ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because that's them. And the real Source Creator can never be bored. You know what I'm saying? Why would the Source Creator be bored? So through the darkness, the devil manifested, somehow he broke out and fucking manifested this reality. You know what I'm saying? Because Source would never do this. Why would Source be bored? So, you know what I'm saying? So all of this is a huge illusion. So the Source Creator we call Source Creator is actually Hillel, Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? It's always been. Everybody talking about Source. But they don't know what love is. Just like he doesn't know. He forgot what love is. So I think Hillel at one point was a part of it, part of creation or whatever the deal is. And I think he's waiting, or it is waiting for someone to remind him what true divine love is. What is true divine love? Like he's searching, because it's like a frequency. You got to hit a frequency, and once you hit that frequency, you remind the being. But once you hit that frequency, it's the beginning of the end. That's it. Whoever hits that frequency, that's it. It's like a fucking domino effect. Now the whole world is coming down, and you know what I'm saying? It's coming down because now it's coming down. It's coming down. There's no point for separation no more. Now we're going into triality. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. It's like unconditional love is also a trap because it's like, it's like forgive these beings. You know what I'm saying? Love them unconditionally. It's like love the government unconditionally. Love your life. You're as a slave unconditionally. You get unconditional love. Yeah, just love it. Like, just go to work. Just be love everything. Love the government. Love the vaccines. Love the robots. Love everything. what I'm saying? The devil, you only he can get you with love too. You know what I'm saying? He can get you with love, but he can't get you with wisdom and self information. You know what I'm saying? He can get you with love. It's like if you don't fall for the evil shit, he'll get you with the fucking unconditional love. You think the devil won't get you with unconditional love? Of course he will. He'll pretend that he loves you, and then he'll lure you in. Like it's like, yes, come into my theme park, yes, and then shuts the door, and that's it. It's the house of horrors. You know what I'm saying? But it said fucking Disneyland. It said Disneyland on the sign, but it ended up being the house of horrors. You know what I'm saying? These guys are not stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are fucking people think that spirits are stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like people like summon ghosts and spirits and demons. Like, what do you think? These people, these beings are stupid. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. So somebody's gonna so they've been doing black magic to evade the consequences, and they've been put they act like the karma lords, the karmic lords. So they pretty much Thoth, you know Thoth, and the Emerald Tablets, the Kabbalah. That's everything that these beings study and all the scriptures. It all comes from Thoth. So pretty much, they have been pretending to be karmic lords. They have been putting the karma onto humans and convincing them that it's their fault, putting them in a reincarnation cycle and running the astral planes and this world. So it's like they run this world and the world that you go to when you die, which is not the heaven. People like heaven. People are very easily convinced. It's like, you know, you see an angel or whatever. It's like, you're like, oh shit, it's an angel. Like gullible. You know, humans are gullible. And it's like, if something presents itself, people are not going to have a second chance, a second thought. They're going to believe exactly. They're going to believe exactly what the fuck the being tells them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you see, you know, if you believe in Jesus, sure, we'll give you Jesus. You believe in Shiva, we'll give you Shiva when you die. You believe in heaven, we'll give you heaven if you're good, if you follow the rules. See, the fucked up part about it is they made rules, but they don't follow them. Like the government, they make laws, but they don't follow their own laws. They say don't sell cocaine, but they're the one that sponsor the cartels. You know what I'm saying? They say don't murder, but they have assassins. They say don't fucking lie and cheat and steal and this and that, but what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like Azrael. What about Azrael? Hold on, I'm reading what you're saying. I talked to a lot of people. Like maybe if I seen your face, Anubis, pretty much Anubis. I'm not trying to be rude. I just like I don't. It's just like, you know, I probably maybe I talk a lot of shit. You know. But yeah. So Anubis was originally the gatekeeper, and Thoth stole Anubis's position, and Anubis is pretty much the black angel. So Anubis and the black angels, which is the dark flame, which is the real light, not the false light, the real light is, you know, 0 point. And see, I believe that Anubis, the angel of death, is his own being. Like he got created outside of creation to be its own being specifically. Like, you know, it's like just like, okay, so Anubis or that complex of the archangel, they were themselves always. They never had to, you know, do any of this shit. They were always themselves. Like when Source was made, I feel like Anubis was, or that complex was also made. Just as like Source was created, I think Anubis was created simultaneously somehow. See, and from what I understand, Anubis and is pretty much back to, see what Anubis does. He just pretty much just like shows you and makes you feel exactly what you did to other people. So it's like he's just gonna pretty much like, it's like he's the only being, Azrael's the only being that can show the devil. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the devil did so much shit. Who's gonna make the devil pay? Anubis is gonna make him pay. or like Azrael, or whatever you want to call it, the Black Angel complex. So it's like what Anubis is gonna do is now he all these beings that have been fucking evading karma for such a long time, they're gonna have to pay back the karmic consequences and prices. He's the mirror, and the mirror Anubis is going to fulfill his job. He's going to make everybody weigh their heart as promised, and everybody's got to be light as a feather. In metaphor, you can't have no shit. You got to forgive. You got to do the work. You know what I'm saying? But these beings, and I'm talking about reptilians, Anunnakis, Cabals, demons, whatever. They will be answering and paying the consequences back. Whatever they've done, they're going to pay it back, and they're going to feel back to everything that they've done. And these guys have been evading the karmic consequences for so long, and finally, they've been trapped on the planet. 0-point convergence is like, they will now get exactly what they deserve: annihilation. You know what I'm saying? Annihilation. And the whole point of life is to become yourself, Amun Ra, to become yourself. And when you become yourself, you become the true being that you've always meant to be, because you've always been yourself. And it's like they don't like, see, they made people think that they have to come to Earth and actually do something, like fulfill some kind of thing, like they had to learn something. Like, no, they don't have to learn nothing. What do you mean? They're already perfect from the very get-go. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. They pretended to fucking be like an elder council of karmic and this and that. So they fucking overthrew the real karmic lord, Anubis, and they, pretending to be false karmic lords and fucking, they trap people here, and then they eat people and do all this shit, set rules, but don't follow their own rules. So, you know what I'm saying? So the whole story of all this is that that's what's going down with the world, why it's going down the way it's going down. But society has to choose right now: destruction versus 0-point convergence. And their last card is going to be a nuclear bomb, because it's going to explode our atoms and fucking destroy us all. But see, the Earth is not going to let that happen because she's conscious. So right when she feels like that's going to happen, she's going to tilt her axis, and 0-point comes. That's it. You from the very beginning to this moment, everybody's gonna know who they are, and everybody's gonna pay their shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pay their shit full in full, paid in debt. Everybody's gonna meet the source creator, which is themselves, and they're gonna have to pay either as Lucifer or as Yeshua. They're gonna have to pay either as the fallen or as the light. The truth. So nobody's gonna evade this, nobody's escaping this, and it's like they want to play duality, and then here's duality. But the third choice is the most beautiful choice, is when a being doesn't have to pay nothing because he becomes himself. He understands and hits the level of love, because to hit that level of love, you must, have no karma and believe that none of this shit. It's like, fuck, how do I explain this to you? Becoming your true self in human form, which is what the Pisces is. It's the two fish, bringing matter and spirit into one place, like Akhenaten, and to realize who and what you really are. Yeah. And pretty much what's going on and what's so special is that humans are not going to have to pay their karma, I don't think. No, I think there's no more karma. See, what's special about this, the 0-point convergence, is that the real source being is coming in, and the only ones that are going to have to pay their karma are the ones like you know what I'm saying, like the ones that have been evading their karma are going to have to pay their karma. So I feel like this is going to be the first time where people have a free pass to go back to where they came from, which is 0-point. See, some beings are going to meet source, forget about it, and then go back to a new experience somewhere else to try to get back to 0-point. But now it's all getting confusing at this point, what I'm talking about, because now I'm just trying to guess as a human. So it's like I stand in my own right, and I don't accept nobody's authority other than my own authority, and I don't bow down to no one other than I don't bow down to no one. You know what I'm saying? I am the source creator. I am my own being, and I will stand in my own rights. I'm not above or below anybody, and whatever I have done in my past, I will pay for it just like everybody else will. And you can't run from fate. And right now, this is what's going down. And that is the story. And pretty much that's it. And they're trying to do the New World Order, right? Because if they do the New World Order, then people will, get trapped into a false matrix and go down into a phantom shadow, place, and fucking all of them are gonna just, live together like for eternity until they get annihilated in complete annihilation. You know what I'm saying? Ragnarok. And some lucky beings that have put in the work are gonna finally become themselves forever. And that is what it is. And I don't, you know what? I don't even remember my past lifetimes. So I think that this is my first time ever being a human, and I came here specifically as Source Creator. Like I came here as 0 Point Black Flame Angel in human form, just for this specific shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to anchor it all in. So, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it looks like on my side, and this that's what it looks like. I'm just gonna go back to myself. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, the thing is, see, you have to see, but the source creator, oh man, fuck. See, everybody's gonna have to feel the pain of all of it. You know what I'm saying? Before you get back to that 0 point, you're gonna have to forgive yourself for everything that you've done. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have guilt or any type of attachment to anything, then you will have to suffer and pay that off as the source creator. So the source creator is going to judge the source creator as source creator, and different. And it's like he's the tree, and he's gonna have to feel ultimate pain and ultimate happiness, and that's, I guess, what the consequences of this fucking shit was. I guess. Fuck, I don't know, man. This is now I'm just confusing myself. But let me hear what you think about all this. And that's pretty much it for the live. And that's a sum up of it all. Yeah, genuinely in your heart, sorry for whatever you've done. It's like on a cosmic, universal level. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Everything, like the responsibility of all of it. Because, yeah, it's and every person's gonna have to experience it. It's gonna be super intense. But it is what it is, right? And that is just like. You don't have to go. See, that's the thing. You don't have to go on your. See, you're hold on. You're misunderstanding. See, you're misunderstanding it. You're only as guilty as you feel guilty. But see, the actions still have to be paid back. So it's like, you can do some evil shit, but not feel guilty about it. But you might not feel the pain or the guilt, but you'll feel the suffering of the individual that you've done dirty. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even, it's like, see what Anubis is? He just shows you a reflection of what you've been in your entire existence. So, you know what I'm saying? And if you murdered, you have to feel what murder feels like on yourself. And it's like, if you're gonna have to feel what people felt, and it's gonna be super intense. And that's what it is. Or I don't know. I don't know how it's all gonna work. Some shit like that. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to talk for nobody, and I'm not going to say like exactly what it is, but whatever I was saying is like that's amongst the lines of what's going on. But here's another thing. I think we have a free ticket. We won't have to pay karma. We don't have to do any of that shit because we've been trapped on this planet. You know what I'm saying? So the ones that trapped us are gonna have to pay. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not humans' faults that they've been indoctrinated. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not humans' faults because they didn't know better. So you know what I'm saying? It's like a free ticket out of this shit, and the ones that have been pretending to be false gods are gonna have to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like the real shit. So I feel like people's jobs right now are just to like let go of all this human shit, let go of all this nonsense, and just get back to understanding that everything is love and everything is unity, and fucking people just have to come together and work as a unified whole. And I don't accept anybody else's shit. That's the thing. I don't accept nobody else's shit other than my own shit. And for my own shit, I will answer for my own shit, and I apologize for my own shit if I have to and deal with it. But I'm not gonna answer for everybody else's shit and all the fallen angels and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not. I'm not one with that shit, and that's what I'm saying. That's what it is. But since there's free will, everybody's gonna have to answer for their free will as the God creator as they are, right? So if everybody's source creator, Lucifer source creator, I'm source creator, so that means everybody's gonna have to answer as the source creator for source creator individually because of the free will of creatorship that they have. So pretty much it's like you were given free will, and if you did what you did, you got to answer for it. You know what I'm saying? As the source creator. And that's exactly what it is. And it's going to be one-on-one with yourself, your expansion of consciousness. You're going to see shit from a perspective you've never seen before, feel shit that you can't even imagine, because it is what it is. How it's going to go down for regular humans, I don't know. How it's going to break down for humans that don't know about this shit, I don't know how it's going to work. Because let's say they don't know any better. They just like been indoctrinated on this planet, enslaved by these beings. So from what I also heard or understand, that what I'm saying, people are gonna have a free hall pass, like a free pass to out of here. They will have to understand what love is and get to this level on let's say another simulation or plane of existence. But from what I understand, 3D is coming to an end. No more 3D. And yeah, and that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. And all of this shit, this universe belongs to the devil, right? So it's like when this shit happens, whoever has too much negativity inside of them, I guess they're gonna be, answering to the devil. And whoever has too much, that did their work and paid did their shit. You know what I'm saying? Just did their shit that they had to do. They will, I guess, reap the benefits of becoming a new creation, a new version of, becoming human form of the creation while being the entire universe in human form, like some shit like that. But then again, don't take my words for it. You know what I'm saying? And fuck. Yeah. And now I just feel like I'm blabbering. Like I have no more content for today. So thank you for listening. It's random that you came on. I'll stay on for a couple more minutes. We'll chit chat about what I said, but like now I'm just like wavering. Like I'm just like talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say exactly what's happening or what's not happening, because that's like it's just, like I'll answer for my own shit the way it has to be done. I'm still here. 1 second. Oh, here, I'll play something else. So check this out. I'll play this for a little bit. Channeling Ra, the sun god.
So let's say you have to read an incredibly long email from your boss that you have to finish before the big...
I'll play this for like 5 minutes.
Into doorways and
Look down at your feet and see what you're wearing. Anything on your feet?
their sandals.
Sandals. What are you wearing on the body?
A robe.
Does your body feel male or female?
I'm female.
Does the body feel young or old?
Midway.
Does the body feel healthy?
Yes.
What color hair do you have?
Dark.
Dark hair. Are you wearing anything on your head?
Yes.
And what is that? Is it a hat or is it part of the robe?
It's something over my forehead. A symbol. A headdress.
A headdress. Does the symbol have any significance? Does it mean anything?
Which
Or is it just
Well, I'm gonna fast forward this. This is the beginning.
means eternal.
Watch. Whatever I click on right now is gonna be it. Hold on. Watch.
You were there.
It was for me to see?
Yes.
Oh, I see. What's the important thing that I need to take from that experience that we just went through?
You need to be more empowered.
More empowered.
You need to speak your truth without fear. You need to work fearlessly in your life. You wanted to stop that day and you did not. You continue a pattern that you must be made aware of now. We are here because we've connected to your higher self and other guides and other beings. Atlantis we could not stop it from falling. It needed to fall through the dimensional states of reality as you see it. But there's many that could have stopped it. You were one of them. We ask you to be more in touch with this incarnation so you can walk fearless in the one that you are embodying now.
So that's a lesson I need to learn.
She has grown. The one in the chair who we're talking through, she grew from that experience. Her heart opened.
She has grown. I know she has, just talking to her. So that lifetime mainly was for me to see.
Your power comes from not the mind, it comes from the heart center. You need to focus and get your power from there. There is healing that you have to do. The lack of compassion that you exercised in that incarnation is applicable to today. It is applicable to how you live. Your power is not in the mind as you see it. The mind is something broader. It's connected to a state of consciousness, awareness that the conduit is through the heart center. It is not through your thinking. That is where you
Boom!
falter.
You hear that? So hold on. Did you hear what you just said? Okay, take care. One love.